Got it.
All right, guys, welcome to tonight's call. Tonight, we're going to do something a little different. Most of our calls usually are on training. We're also talking about prospect calls. We're also talking about calls that actually want to entitle people to see what we have all together. This call tonight is more or less for everybody who's already in our network and has no idea on what they actually have in their possession right now. What do I mean? When you log into your back office, what do you actually do? You look at it and you say, look at all those pretty pictures. What do they mean? Well, tonight, you're going to see what all these pictures really mean. So the most important thing tonight, John and I want to discuss with everybody is our product suite. Why? Because this is where we save everybody money. This is where all of you are going to not only save money, but this is where you're going to learn how you're going to earn all your money that goes all through our tree. Remember that TBS we always talk about? Well, as charter members, that TBS is your cash cow. And tonight you're going to see how you're going to earn from the TBS. And more importantly, how you're going to show all of your other members, and yes, even the free fans, how they too could benefit on the product suites that we have. So, John, let's dig right in and let's start something tonight where everybody in the beginning of time here with our network began to see something called our perks. Our perks is a big savings platform. This is something where you could literally go on vacation and use our perks. You could go visit your friends and neighbors in another city, in another state, and still use our perks. As you can see on the very, very top of the screen, when you log into our perks, it says where you're from. Now, John is from South Jordan, Utah. Now, John, if you wanted to go and visit me in New York or New Jersey, here's an easy thing for you to do. And you say, I want to use my R perks when I go visit. Well, see where it says change location? Everybody sees there's a little rectangular box that says change location. When you click on that, it's going to pop up to a little section that says put in a zip code. John, put in one, I'll give you my, let's do the New Jersey one. Put 00857. Okay, you don't have to put city or anything, just go right to it, and it's going to bring up an entire slew. Well, okay, let's go to another zip code, 08857. Okay, hit go, and here we're going to pop up with a slew of different types of stores. We're going to see all these different types of possibilities that we can utilize for our perks. Now, on the left side, it actually gives you what you're looking for. Do you want to see restaurants, automotive, fun, family fun, golfing, health and beauty? All of this is here for you to click and pick. Okay, let's look at one of the easiest things to do. So let's say I want to go to a restaurant. So, John, let's pick a restaurant. Click on restaurants on the left side, and it's going to open up. Do you want fine dining? Do you want casual dining? Let's go to casual dining, because that's where most of us actually want to go take our families when we go out to eat. More or less casual. Now you're going to see a slew of stores that are all over here. These stores all show you right up front what the values are. Let's go to a popular one right here, IHOP. Everybody goes to IHOP, whether you're going there for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. IHOP is showing you right out in front that you can get a 20% coupon. If you click on it, it's going to open up to the IHOP part, and on here it's going to show you enjoy 20% off. And you can get a free delivery too right now, because guess what? None of us could dine in. So this is how up to date they're showing you, that you could literally get everything delivered and you'll get 20% off. This is just IHOP. And you can redeem it by clicking on it. It gives you a code. You can either scan the code, you can print the code, and you could take it to your IHOP. You could actually have it sent to them through an email or however they want to take it. That's just one. That's IHOP saving you 20%. Now, let's go to family fun, okay? Because we all have families and we wanted to see what we could do for our family. So, John, let's look at the family fun on the left-hand side and click on it and see what we can come up with. Down to the bottom. Right, up, up, down. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, now here in Old Bridge, there's all these different types of things we have. We have Taekwondo and kickboxing. Guys, that's 50% off. All About Fun's 10% off. You have Raceway Park, buy one, get one free. It just goes on and on and on with all these different types of discounts that you get. This is our perks. But let's even look at one stop better. Shopping local. John, two notches down. Okay? Let's say you want to take your wife shopping. You want to take your kids shopping. You want to buy stuff for the house. You have all these here options for you to pick and choose from. Mattress Firm, Budget Rent-A-Truck, okay? Planet Bike. You have gyms here. You have Pilates here. All of this is here for you to pick and choose, okay? Now, some of you might say, well, wait a minute. What about my car? I got to take my car in for an oil change. I have to get my car fixed. We got you covered. Guess what? We also have automotive. You want to get your car washed? Discounts. Guys, this is what our perks is all about. Big discounts. You even have on the fast foods, you have places like Subway. Now you eat healthy. You even get a Subway sandwich. Buy one 6-inch, get a 6-inch. Buy a 1 foot, get a 1 foot. You can click on the fast food. You got pizza places, okay? $7 off. Subway, special offers. And they give you 6 offers on Subway. Jersey Mike's, a great place for sandwiches. Auntie Anne's, we all love pretzels. Cinnabon, all these places are for you to pick and choose. Now, some of you might remember White Castle. I know I do growing up, and it's still here. Okay, there you get a buy one, get one. Ice cream places, Ices, Papa John's. The lists go on and on and on and on. This is where you can literally show somebody on your phone, look at our perks. Look at the discounts we get right in front. Now, when somebody says to you, well, how much can I save? Well, I'll give you an instance right now. 2 weeks ago, we ordered pizza and a bunch of Italian food. I saved 10%. Let me tell you, the bill came out to $140. I actually saved $14. Some of them will cap you at a total of $25 discount, but that's okay. That's $25 back in my pocket, and it goes right back into yours. So understand that we have a lot of value here. John, how is it in Utah when you want to take your family out? Although right now, guys, I will admit, we can't go out to eat, but that's not stopping us from doing what? Bringing food home. The majority of all the places that are here too are open, and they can let you have takeout. Takeout, you bring it home, enjoy it with your family. Now, you're not enjoying good food, you're also enjoying what? A discount. This is what our network is about. But we're going to get bigger and better when we go into a few more of the other perks that we have. But this here is our perks, and just to make sure everybody understands, you can pick and choose what you're looking for on the side menu. Okay?
And the thing too, I want to jump in real quick, just on the food, on the fast food. I noticed there are 59 pages. If I go to all of these right here, there's 240 pages. Now, I've used our perks before. In fact, I always talk about my testimonial. I saved $278 the first week with our network. That's because I used our travel and our perks that first week. I saved on a hotel and I saved on a bunch of food on that first week. And so I used it over at Denny's. I used it at I can't remember. It's been back in like June or July last year, but I used it at 3 different places on our perks, and then I used it at 2 hotels, all in about 7 days. I saved $278 just like that, and that was before all of the other concierge services and everything else that we have.
So these are something that every one of you could be enjoying as well. And it's as simple as logging into your back office on your phone or on your laptop. You could print out a coupon, or you can keep it and scan it when you go to that local restaurant. It doesn't have to be the restaurant. It could be a golfing event. It could be from going to, the malls and going into all these other different places that you could pick and choose from. These are here for you. And if you notice, when you do go back there and you look at them, you'll see some have 1 offer, some have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offers. Some offers range from 10%, 20%, get one, buy one, get half off it. There's numerous it's unlimited. There's so many different possibilities for you to enjoy. But the best part of all, you are enjoying these discounts. You could pick and choose your locations. That's what's so beautiful about it. You can decide if you're visiting family in another state. As John, we were just like saying before, if John was to come here and he wanted to treat me, he would go onto his phone and go, whoop, let me change my location to where I'm at. If I was in Vegas, I could do the same thing there. If I go to Florida, I could do the same thing in Florida. All these discounts are all over the United States. I know everybody's, well, what about outside of the United States? We're getting to that right now. So, John, let's leave the R perks for a minute and let's go to something that we could share with people all over the world. If you go back to your back office, guys, and you're going to see our entire slew of suites. Here we go. Now, look at what we have. If you're on your computer, you could actually see. If you're going to travel, you could literally pick a hotel. You can get a car rental. You could even pick cruises on here. And it doesn't have to be for just one. You could pick a group travel where you get even a bigger discount. So think about this. If I wanted to go right now to visit John in Utah, and I know John would say, no, you're not going to a hotel. You're going to stay by me. I would say, no, John, I can't do that. I want to stay in a hotel. Besides, I get great discounts. So I would go onto a hotel. I would pick my destination, check-in date, check-out date, the amount of rooms I want, 1 room, 2 rooms. You pick it, you place it, and you're going to see the discounts right in front of you. Now, let's say I get off the airplane, and I got to get a car. I could already preset a car rental for myself, and yes, I'm going to get a discount from that too. Now, some of us are saying, I got to get out of my house. I got to get out of my house. When all this is over and we're all back to our normalcy again, which is going to be soon, we're going to want to go on cruises. We're going to go on planes. This is your out right here. You have the alternative right now to pick and choose where you want to go, when you want to go. But most importantly, John, we save money. And not only that, guys, we were talking about the TBS before. You know what that TBS is? That's our team building system, right? That's where we are doing something you're going to find out more about when I say the word stacking. That's not a bad word in this our network, because usually in MLMs, stacking is a bad word. But here, John, do you like the word stacking in our network?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Because you're going to see shortly what stacking really means. So, John, we already see travel is a big plus for everybody. You all see how you log into it. It's as simple as click, and you're in. Let's come back out of the R travel and let's go look at some of these other benefits that we have. One of the biggest benefits, how many of you guys are having kids come out of college? You got to get them a car. Maybe you're ready for a new car. Well, guess what? Our concierge service makes this so simple. You click on the auto. Here in front of you right now is a screen that's going to have you fill in everything you want to do. What kind of car do you want? The vehicle, the model. Do you want it financed? Do you want it? You have the options. All of this is in front of you. You don't have to go to the dealership anymore, spend hours. The concierge service that we have does all of this for you. That's right. All you do is fill out the form. They call you back, say, hey, Jamie, listen, we found that Cadillac XT5 you were looking at. We have a few models for you to choose from in a few different price ranges. You tell us which one you want. And if I don't like any of them, guess what? They come back with me in a few days with a few more options. This is how kings live. This is how you're going to be living. We have the simplicity, we have the technology, and most importantly, we have each other here. That's what our network is. It's the network that we all deal together. And the bigger we get, John, the better we are. So whether you want to lease a car, you want to buy a car, used car, a new car, we have those options for you right here. The discounts are huge. You will see it for yourself when you start talking with the concierge. They call you back. They don't pressure you. That's the best part. You could sit and say, I don't like that car. You have another one? I'll get back to you in a couple of days with a few more options. That's the beauty of it. And John, you already bought one from them. How easy was it?
Yeah, I bought 2 actually. It was very easy. The whole day, the process took about 10 days. And with my trucks, I had 17 trucks I chose from. On my daughter's car, we had 12 different cars that she chose from, and we could have changed it if we wanted to. And then they pretty much they took care of everything. It showed up at our front door. I bought both of them way below retail, so it was great. And they come with warranties if you want. You can get new, you can get used. Like you said, you can lease, they'll finance them, the whole 9 yards. And so what they actually did is they teamed up with the second largest dealer in Utah. Before when I went in our auto, we didn't even have this hookup. I went through a smaller place, but now we've got a bigger place, and they've got, I think, I can't remember, 15, 16 locations, something like that. But on top of that, they've got contacts all over the U.S., and they can pretty much put you in whatever car you want. So you just tell them, and they find you a screaming deal. And I got mine at auction, which was great. And I just had a fee, but I didn't have to pay all the lot fees, and they waived a lot of the dealer fees, things of that sort. So that's how I was able to get my car for so much less than I would have paid had I gone to the same place I bought all my cars from.
That's beautiful. And guess what? Every single one of you can do the same thing. Right now, I'm in the midst of my Cadillac XT5. They sent me a few. Wasn't crazy about the pricing. They said, no problem, we'll get back to you. Guys, this is what we're all about. This is what you have to feel like a king. And if your wives are doing it, your girlfriends are doing it, anybody, you are the queens. Guess what? This is what we're doing this for. Simplicity, ease, but more importantly, guys, it's about the savings. Let's look at some more of the opportunities that we have that we can deal with savings. So let's come out of the autos, and some of you might be thinking, listen, I have a house. I'm paying a lot of money for it. What can I do? How can I actually do something about my mortgage? Well, guess what? We got you covered. Our concierge service is also available for you for your mortgage. Guess what? You have the same way that you did the car. You have a form you fill out. Concierge calls you back. They start working with you immediately, getting you the best rate possible. And guys, you don't have to sit online going through all the different calculations. They're doing it for you. They're going to give you 3 or 4 options, whichever you feel better. You want a 15-year mortgage? You want a 30-year mortgage? Do you want an ARM? Do you not want an ARM? The options are for them to give to you, and you decide what's best for you. That's what we're looking at. This is our concierge service. They're here for you. But the best part of the concierge, and this is where a lot of our members are benefiting from, and that is our mobile. And here, this is where everybody now, because guess what happened? In the beginning, our mobile was considered phase 1. John, where is our mobile right now?
That's the phase 2 now. And I want to go back to our mortgage for a minute, because I actually did that one as well. And the big savings in the R mobile or mortgage were the origination fees. We saved, I think it was on every loan's going to be a little different, but on our loan, it was $1,200 less in origination fees. And then we did get a killer rate. We had decent credit, so that helps. And so obviously the rate and everything else is going to be, you're pretty much going to get the same one, but you're going to save on the origination fees. They waived the appraisal, things of that sort. We dropped our house payment a little over $300 a month, and we paid very, very minimal fees compared to what we would have paid had we gone elsewhere. And I've been in the mortgage industry, and so I'm very familiar with how it works. So I was happy as heck paying $1,200 less in fees, because I am very well aware what I saved on, and you don't save on those fees in other places. You just don't. And so, so that was really, really cool going through that process as well.
So here's one of our favorite spots, the R Mobile. And guess what? If you go in there, you're going to see the first thing it says to you is what? Now pays up to TBS. Guys, in the beginning, we were all doing this just to get the greatest discount of all. And I could vouch for that because, yes, I am one of the members who actually saved over 50% off of my phone bill. I was with Verizon. I was paying $380 a month for 4 lines. Well, I'm here to say right now, I not only got 4 brand new phones, 3 iPhones, all brand new, one Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, that's mine, and my entire bill every month with everything in unlimited is 184 a month, and it doesn't go higher or lower. It stays at that rate. I am extremely happy because now I'm saving more than half. And here's the best part. The company that I'm with, rNetwork, it costs me $50 a month to be a member. I've already saved $149 or so, something to that nature, and I'm still $100 ahead in my pocket. But more importantly, and we'll get into this a little later, but I don't even pay for the $50 anymore. And John, you know why that is, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
our network is giving every one of us an opportunity to get in for free. We could discuss that at a later time with the Power 3 and how big and popular that is for everybody. But let's look at this R Mobile again. Here, you're going to wind up saving you or your family, or you both, a ton of money. Not only are you going to save a ton of money, you can wind up getting free phones. You're going to see that you got unlimited plans. You're going to see more availability now with the merger of Sprint and T-Mobile. And guys, we partnered up with a great company when we did this. We are now in phase 2, where everything you do every month now goes up that TBS, and also a part goes into our global pool. That's another thing we'll discuss later on. But today is focusing on how you can actually show your fellow members and free fans how to benefit from these perks that we have. Everything here is for you and your members to benefit from, because there's a company that's out there. We're going to get into our mobile mall right now. And before we do, John, there's another major company that I know everybody uses online. I can't remember the name of it, that everybody seems to go to when they want to buy stuff online. And I'm curious, when people go there, do they actually give anybody any money back for recommending people?
I've never heard of it.
Hmm. Maybe you guys heard of the company called Amazon, because I know a lot of people go shopping there. And listen, I'm no different. I used to shop there. I did. But guess what? I shop now at our global mall. And you want to know why? Because unlike Amazon, when I recommend people go shop at our global mall, the global mall is saying, Jamie, hey, thanks for sending John over here. And thanks for sending Sue and Paul and Peter. We're going to actually do you a favor. We're going to give you part of their commission, a part of the commissions that they are purchasing from. And guys, you're going to see what the discounts are right here in front of you. Let's just say right now you're in the mood for, you're looking for CBD. If you look at right there at the top where it says TCR, do you know what the TCR is? That is the commission rate. That means that 14.4% up to 14.4% is going to come back to us. Now, if I'm shopping, or let me do one better. If John was here shopping and I had John underneath me as a member, John is going to save 25% of that 14.4%. He's going to get that back to him. But guess what? The other 75% of that, that comes up to TBS. That means I will benefit. 9 other people above us will benefit. Do you guys see how powerful this is? Let's look at even another one, Thrive Market. People are home right now. Nobody wants to go out. I mean, they do want to go out, but they can't. So let's say I went to Thrive Market. Right here, the commissions go from $4 to $32. Now, let's look at the lower point of $4. Now, 25% means I would save $1, but $3 goes up to TBS. What if hundreds of other people were doing that are all under me and under you and under them and so on and so on? Do you see how recommending people now to our mall benefits not only you, but everybody who's purchasing from it? We have tons of stores here now. We have Staples. Many of you shop at Staples. Let's look at Staples and see how much of a discount Staples even offers. Best way I think would be under Office, yeah. So Staples is offering 0.8% to 4%. Now, I don't know, maybe I needed a laptop. Maybe I needed office supplies. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you're going to see the discounts come to you. You will save between 0.8% and 4% on the purchases. You're going to get up to 25% of the 0.8% or the 4%, and the TBS will collect the other 75% of that. Now, John, in all your years, have you ever seen a company distribute commissions in a basis like this?
No, and the cool thing about the small right here, we're in phase one, so we've already had some stores contact us ready to roll into phase two. Phase two is them putting a discount on top of the price and a total commission rate. So we're going to have both. So that's already starting to happen with a couple of the stores. So the next couple of rollouts, watch for that. And as the network grows with more and more people, more stores will come to us and offer us discounts and commission. We'll get both. Right now we're getting the commission, which is awesome. And just kind of going back, if you look at the concierge services, you look at the mall, you look at everything, it is very, very, very easy to save more than $50 a month in our network. It's extremely easy too. And so, but just as getting the members used to using it and realizing that there are a lot of savings out there. And if you look at across the top here, apparel and accessories and stuff, they have over 100 million products in our global mall already, over 100 million. And we're just getting started. Before we're done, we will have probably a billion or so products. I mean, there are a lot of other stores coming into this thing. So I'm into health and wellness, and I love this. I've already used this a few times. So I go through here and GNC, Fit Track, this fresh meal plan. I've ordered some of that already, things of that sort. And it's just, you look at all these different categories, really anything you're going to be able to purchase pretty much anywhere else, you will be able to purchase with us. I mean, AliExpress by itself is comparable to pretty much any online retailer. There's not many bigger than AliExpress. And then Banggood out of China just got added, and others. I mean, they're just more and more just keep coming on. And it's just, if you want an item, you're going to find it on here, and you're going to get paid commission on it. And if you refer somebody, you'll get commission on their purchases. It's really that easy.
And John, if you don't mind, I'd like you to bring up AliExpress. And the reason I'm going to say that, and my wife is looking at me because today she probably spent close to $200 on AliExpress, knowing that she's never been doing something like this before and could not believe the pricing that she saw. And not only is it the pricing, but here's something too that AliExpress, they represent a bunch of companies.
Mm-hmm.
They not only have what's their own house brand, but they represent companies like Shein and other companies that are all over the internet that have their own individual stores, but are also represented here in AliExpress. Now, you could scroll through here and see tons and tons of items. You could literally pick and choose from a high end to a lower end, from jewelry, phones, accessories, clothing, bags, shoes, toys, even electronics. You said it just before, John. This product line right here for AliExpress alone, if we even just had AliExpress, I'd be happy. But we have so much more. You just mentioned Banggood. Banggood's another company out of China too that has tons of discounted items. Now, you guys have to look and see. You have to look for what you want. You pick and choose it. They make this very simple to utilize. You could just pick what you're looking for. You're looking for men's clothing, or you're looking for a computer. Maybe you're looking for some accessories, jewelry. Now, some of you want high-end jewelry. Some of you want costume jewelry. It's all here. You pick and choose what you're looking for. But most importantly, guys, here's the best part. Whatever you buy, you're going to still earn up to that 25% that goes to you. That comes back to you. Now, when you refer others to do this, unlike that other company, here you're getting compensated for it. So, John, if I told you to go to Amazon and buy a watch, and then they said, here you go, John, you got a great deal. You saw that same watch here and actually saw it at a discounted price lower than what you bought it for. But more importantly, John, you're going to get some cash back. Where would you shop?
I haven't gone to Amazon since we rolled out the mall, to be honest with you. I haven't even logged into it. So I don't need to. I don't need to. I can find just as many items here. AliExpress has over 100 million items. Staples has there's so many flipping items on this mall. It's incredible. And the pricing I'm getting here is killer, not to mention the discounts. I mean, I support my business, right? And I will support other people's business in our network. I will support the network before anything else. And if I get a better deal, that's even better. I mean, that's what I really love about this is, I mean, I have a really good feel for this. I have a really good, I used to own my own e-commerce store. Let's put it that way. And I used to sell on Amazon. So I'm very, very familiar with all of this. I have a really good insight. And I'm telling you right now, I believe because of the mall, in addition to the concierge services and the other items rolling out that people don't even know about yet, the security, some of the health stuff, the bank, other things on top of this. I mean, this, in my humble opinion, will dwarf just about anything out there. And I don't think it'll take that much longer because as we see, you look at the mall's only been around, what, a month, if that?
Yeah.
Look at how many stores are on it already. And we've been told there'll be over 100 stores in there within the next 90 to 120 days. Well, watch for the bank and watch for all these other things to be rolling out shortly as well. And we'll let corporate get into all that and more concierge services, more services in other countries. I've had discussions with corporate regarding other countries and concierge services and things of that sort. So this is a very bare bones beginning of our network, and we already give the customer tremendous value on, and I don't see, Trent says this all the time, we don't want to become commoditized. We never want anyone to catch us. Think about it this way. When we add all of these stores, and we'll have over 100 stores here in 90 days, and they're paying the commissions and paying commissions on referrals and the concierge services, you add all that stuff together, we've got some stuff trademarked in here too that you don't even know about. The members have no idea some of the trademarks we have. On top of it, we are gaining a lot of market share, and we're signing these contracts with these places. They're signing with us. They're not going with other places. And so for a copycat to come around and try to commoditize us, and you throw in the bank and everything else on top of that, it's simply not going to happen. So I believe, and so do the gentlemen over at corporate, that our network will be absolutely massive. And if you see the valuations on this company, I'm not allowed to get into those, but there's a lot of zeros behind them. Let's put it that way. From non-biased evaluators looking at what they believe this company will be worth in a year from now, 3 years from now, and 5 years from now, it's astronomical. So I don't see another networking company that can give you this value, even right now, before we add everything else. And I honestly believe that this is the next big one. This is it. You're looking at it. And they understand where the world's headed. They understand marketplaces. They understand this stuff at a very high level. And we read Trent's resume and we talk about him here and there, but I've gotten to know him pretty well. And in fact, a lot of the gentlemen there, and these guys are extremely connected. They're very smart. And again, they're just smiling right now because they're just getting started. They're just saying, John, this is phase one of everything. They're having fun. They're working their butts off, but they're having fun doing it because they know we're just going to keep stacking. We talk about stacking commissions, but we're going to keep stacking products and savings and concierge services. It's just going to keep happening for years to come. There's no slowdown or stop anywhere anytime soon.
And John, let me ask you a question. You know that company that you were talking about before? I believe you said it was Amazon and
Mhm.
how big they are. Well, how about we let everybody realize, how did Amazon start?
It started as a bookstore.
Simply a bookstore. And all they did was books. Look at them now. And how long of a period of time did that take for Amazon to get to where they are? Quite a few years.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got a big jump start. We're not just selling books. In fact, not only are we not selling books, we're already paying commissions to people in our network right now. So imagine if you just said today, I got to be part of this company now. You're immediately going to start making commissions on people you recommend. Again, whether they're free fans or charter members. We want you to show the charter membership so that you could grow your membership base in what? Our 3x10 TBS system so that everybody there benefits. But even if you brought in free fans, I'm not going to go through our compensation plan tonight because this is more or less just guiding everybody through our back office. But we have so much and stacking that it's astronomical the amount of money that could be made here from each and every one of our individuals. But again, let's stick with them all right now because here again is where all of you can make a lot of money. Right out of the gate, right here, right now, not in 6 months, not in a year, but right now. Just look at the numbers that the TCRs are showing. A touch of modern, okay, watches, beautiful watches, 2% to 8%. Jimmy Jazz, very high-end type sneakers, which they even sell Nikes. It's a lot of urban clothing, beautiful, beautiful clothes. And I know because I bought some of my jeans from them, okay? Very high quality. And yes, right now, you earn a discount from it. Shoe Carnival, okay? Here's one that people were buying all the time. Now, when you go to Shoe Carnival, you don't need to go to the mall because the mall's not giving you any discount. But here in our mall, we're giving you a discount. Not only you, but everybody you recommend that goes there. That's the key to this. This is where we talk about sharing is caring. And there's more stores here. Many of you say, oh, you know what? Let me get a gift card. Well, we have a store right here that's got all the different gift cards you can customize. You can customize gift cards. You can customize anything you want in the gift card store.
I hit travel because I was looking at that, but gifts, let me hit gifts real quick here. There we go.
This is the gift card store right here. And guess what? When was the last time you ever saw buying a discount, buying a gift card, and you get money back for it? That's correct. Buy a gift card, you're going to get money back. And when everybody in your entire group does the same thing, you earn it as well. That's crazy. Who does that? Our network does. And so does our global mall. Here you can, in fact, John, click on it because I want people to see how customizable these gift cards are. You can literally make one. You can upload a picture of yourself and send it out. You could get one from multiple stores. But you can actually make it cards. Everything here is for you to pick and choose. And you can customize. This is a beautiful place. This, ladies and gentlemen, is for every single one of you, for your family members, your friends. This is something you never have to feel ashamed to share with people now. I remember growing up, and I've been doing network marketing for many decades. And every time I would come up with a new item, I'd see people see me coming, they'd start running. Well, guess what? Now they're running, but toward me instead of away from me. And John, I'm sure you're getting that same feeling right now, where we finally have something that we can bring to the masses, and it doesn't cost a thing. You can come in as a free fan, and only $50 a month, showing you later on how you could actually do that for free. So guys, I appreciate everybody being on the call tonight, but I do want to open this up for a quick Q&A so that everybody on the call can literally see what we have. If you have any questions, any concerns, please Let's unmute everybody, John, so we can get some questions.
Okay. I'm gonna mute everybody really quick. Give me 1 second.
I got a better idea.
Pinapapunta pa doon.
Okay, so everybody's muted, but they can unmute themselves. So if they have a question, now's the time.
All right, so if anybody out there has any question whatsoever, just unmute yourself and then ask.
Yeah, they should be able to. Let me make sure they can. Give me a second.
Or if you want,
Okay,
type
now
it
they
in.
can. There we go. So I'm gonna have to unmute everybody again. Give me a second.
Yun ang sinasabi ko
Then-
sa'yo.
And mute all. There we go. Now they can unmute themselves. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Does
There we
anybody
go.
have any questions?
Hey, hello.
Yes.
Yes, how you
Can you
doing?
hear me? A question about the shopping mall. When will this be available for Canada?
It's available for Canada right now. So
Yeah?
a lot of these stores, for example, Overstock, AliExpress, many of these stores ship globally. So a lot of these stores ship all over the world, really, especially AliExpress and many others. So I always just check the shipping at each store. But a lot of these are global stores, which is why we went with these stores. And so yeah, Canada definitely. A lot of these places ship to Canada.
Okay, so for instance, Staples, if I would log in, it doesn't matter if it's US or Canada, I can still order stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I would go into each store and make sure they ship to whatever state or whatever country. And so if going, I know for a fact AliExpress and some of the others do. And Staples, I've ordered from Staples, but I live in the U.S., so I don't know. I would have to go look and see where they
I
ship
would think
to.
that Staples has their, they have distribution centers here in the US and in Canada. So
Yeah.
even if you ordered it through here, then it would actually be shipped through a distribution in Canada.
Right.
Oh.
So all of these stores, what we're doing, these are the official websites of Staples. So what we did is our network, because I love this question. So our network, we went in there and we negotiated. So if you go to staples.com and you purchase an item, you'll pay whatever the sticker price is, whatever the retail price is. You go through our website and then click on the Staples icon. It takes you to the exact same website. The difference is, so they'll ship to the same places they ship now, but you'll get that TCR, which is that commission. You won't get the commission if you go direct. You'll only go get the commission because it's programmed, it's coded. That's why it takes months to roll these out, and then every 2 weeks we'll roll a couple more out because we have to actually do the programming and the coding, and we have to test it to make sure that if you're going through our back office and then through the website, we have to make sure that the commissions are being paid. So we have to test every store before we roll them out.
And John, that's a great point. So I want to make sure everybody is clear on this. If you want to earn the TCR, you have to log into your back office and go through the R Global Mall. If, like John just said, if you went to the website on its own without going through the mall, you will not see the TCR. You will not see any of the discounts. You will not see any commissions as well. You must log in through your back office through the R Global Mall.
Makes totally sense. Thank you.
That's great. We need that here. Everyone is locked down. So.
Great.
Except me. I have worked full time. So.
I know that feeling. All right, guys. So enjoy Canada. Enjoy it, guys. Everybody throughout the globe, that's why we call it the R Global Mall, can benefit from this. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Vietnam, if you're in any country, you could benefit. Okay? Any other questions, everybody? Anybody has any questions, please? Just unmute yourself and ask the questions. If not, then I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank my partner, John. Guys, I appreciate everybody taking the time tonight. Again, this is being recorded. We will have this for everybody shortly. So, John, again, I want to thank you very much for your time tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time tonight to be on tonight's call. I hope each and every one of you learned something tonight very valuable, that our global mall, our network is here. It's here to stay, and it's here to help you grow your income.
Right.
Good
And
night,
then
guys.
one last thing really quick, Jamie, I want to throw in there because we didn't go through it from time, but is the prescriptions medications. And so I just want to kind of touch on that. So when you look at the prescriptions medications here in the US right now, 85 up to 85% off on discounts. So the way it works is if you have coverage, if you have a health plan or health card or whatever, sometimes ours will be lower than theirs. Whichever one is lower is the one you go with. The medications, the prescriptions, all those, that commission is paid into those founder bonus pools and the bonus pools you hear about on the different prospect calls. Anytime you're dealing with HIPAA and stuff like that, those monies are going to be moved into those pools. So that's why it's so amazing to become a founder. Then the other concierge savings for auto and some of the others, that gets paid up to TBS, and part of that is also put into those pools as well. So all the shopping mall, all that, 25% of the commission goes to you as a buyer, 75% goes upline. All those pools that we talk about, those are concierge services. So that's where monies from the concierge services go, and part of those monies also go to the TBS as well. So I just want to make sure that that's clear so people understand that. So thank you so much, Jamie. And I just want to throw that out there really quick so people have that.
Excellent.
And have that recorded as well so people can play that back and make sure they got that. So thanks once again for having me do this with you, Jamie. And again, everybody have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.